Hey you guys, it has been a while since I have sat down and filmed a video. It's been, I think, like 2 weeks since I filmed a longer video for my channel. I've been posting some YouTube shorts, but I've been sick. I'm better now. 2 weeks ago, my whole family got COVID, so that's why I haven't been posting as much recently. But I'm back and I figured I would do a kind of chit chat, get ready with me, kind of tell you guys what's been going on in my life and do my makeup at the same time. So if you want to kind of get ready at the same time while you're watching this video, we can kind of get ready together. So I'm gonna start off with the Oxygenetics Foundation. I actually have two shades from them. I'm gonna kind of mix these two. One of them is more of my shade for the summer and the other one I feel like works better for me right now. So I actually have two different versions of the Oxygenetics Foundation. I have their regular one and then their acne control one. So for the regular one, I have the shade beige, which is more of my summer shade, I would say. And then the acne control foundation in the shade cream, which it can go for either version of these. The shades are the same. This shade cream is more of my shade right now, maybe a little bit lighter than my skin tone. So I'm just gonna kind of mix these two. So I got the shade beige here and then the shade cream, and I just kind of mix them together, and I find that this works quite well. So then I'm just gonna dab it all over my face. But anyway, so what has been going on for you guys? I am close to getting married. It's like 90 days now away. I'm getting married in April, at the end of April, so it's coming up really quickly. I'm just gonna blend this in with my fingers. So kind of a lot has been going on for me recently. My grandfather passed away at the beginning of January, and then after that, my whole family got COVID, and then now my fiance's car broke. The engine completely broke, so now he's gonna have to get a new car because it cannot be fixed. So that's fun. Feels like we're just having a lot kind of happening right now. I know everybody has a lot going on, I'm sure, and I'm sure there's way worse things than what I'm going through. Not trying to complain, just telling you guys what's been going on in my life recently. My fiance and I have been trying to find a location for our honeymoon. We still haven't found it, and I'm getting kind of stressed because it's so close to our wedding. I can't find anything that feels like a honeymoon without it costing like crazy money. We're thinking about doing like an Airbnb or a Vrbo rental, but I just can't find anything that looks like I'd feel like I'm on a honeymoon. I don't want to just like any rental. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. If any of you guys have any recommendations, like maybe you're already married, maybe you've been on a honeymoon, let me know if you have any like location recommendations, places to stay. We've been thinking about Big Sur, California, also maybe Yosemite in California. We've kind of been thinking about a lot of different things. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in. I need to think about my steps. I totally forgot to do my primer. I was gonna do this for the primer, the Jane Iredale Smooth Affair Primer. I totally goofed and forgot to do that. But I'm gonna go in with the LYS Love Yourself Beauty Matte Bronzer. This is in the shade Motivate, which is their lightest version. I really, really like this. But anyway, we also thought about like Hawaii. We definitely kind of want to stay in the US just because of everything that's going on right now with COVID and just not wanting to deal with the hassle of going out of the United States. We're definitely open to like, you know, not just doing tropical. It doesn't have to be tropical. I've looked into like Telluride, Colorado and all that. There's two really beautiful resorts in Big Sur, California, but it was like $8,000 or like $13,000. I'm not even hyping the prices. Like, I'm serious. It was that much for 5 nights. 5 nights. I can't imagine dropping $8,000 or $13,000. And that's what it seems to be the case for a lot of these like resorts, stuff that feels like a honeymoon. It's like extremely expensive. It's just nothing that we could do at all, especially not for 5 nights. Even if it was a month, that's too much for us. So it's just been a struggle trying to find a place. So if y'all have any recommendations, let me know. Okay, then going in with the LYS Beauty Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush. The shade is so pretty. It's the shade Kindness. Really pretty pinky shade. Good for like an everyday color. I need to use this more because I love this shade. I think it's so pretty. These are really quite pigmented too. I feel like I'm all over the place because I'm trying to tell you guys what's going on in my life, and I forgot to do concealer. Should have done that first. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the Cosus Revealer Concealer. This is the shade 02W, and I know like with the Cosus concealers, a lot of people are having a hard time finding a shade that works because they're like yellow undertones, but they launched quite a while ago. They launched some more shades, and the shade, even though it's, you know, I think this is supposed to be warm undertone maybe, it's definitely much less yellow than like the other shade that I had before. So I find that this one actually works quite well for me, even though this one is still kind of that warm undertone. But I believe they also have neutral undertone ones as well now. So you should hopefully be able to find a shade that works for you if that was an issue that you had before. But this concealer is really beautiful. It blends out so nice. It's so creamy, and I just find that it looks quite natural. It also gives some good coverage too, like medium coverage, I would say. But I feel like it's definitely kind of buildable too if you want to build up more coverage. I'm going to take this same concealer. I'm just going to kind of spot conceal the little spots that I have right now. You know, I feel like I'm all over the place. I already applied blush. I hope this might kind of mute that blush a little, but oh well. But yeah, what has been going on in your guys' life? Do you guys have any big things going on? My wedding in April, it's definitely going to be on the smaller side. I don't love having people look at me like in person. I kind of have like stage fright, so I do not want a lot of people looking at me. And I know when it's your wedding, it's supposed to be, oh, it's your day, you're the bride, but I don't like people looking at me. It makes me really uncomfortable. I know you're probably like, yeah, but you make YouTube videos. But I'm looking at a camera. I don't know how many people are looking at me. I don't know. In person, I'm not the kind of person who wants a bunch of people looking at me at once. I mean, I feel like a lot of people probably feel that way though. Anyway, next, I'm going to take the Kosas 10-second eyeshadow in the shade Globe. Now, they did reformulate these. So the packaging looks different, and also they've renamed the shade. So Globe is no longer called Globe. I think it's called like Blaze or something now. And they reformulated these. I think they're more creamy, and they're not like as liquidy anymore, I believe. I really want to try those. If I ever get a chance to get them, I'll definitely try to. I'd love to do like a swatch video to help you guys figure out which shades you want, but I'm just, you know, with the wedding and honeymoon, I just don't feel like I can be spending the money right now on like new launches and stuff. And I'm not always able to get them in PR. So I am sorry if I'm not able to like get as many like product reviews out, like new launches and stuff. It's hard for me to spend that money right now with just all the things that I'm needing to save money for right now, and like renting and stuff like that. But anyway, I want to try that eventually. I'll definitely do a review for them if I ever am able to either get some in PR or if I'm able to purchase some myself. I love this shade. I am very curious to see what the new formula is like. I'm curious if I'm going to like it having a thicker formula, because I actually really like that this is like a thinner formula. The liquidy formula doesn't bother me. I know you just have to be careful not to like tip it over when you have it open, because it would just run out, but I just, you know, just be careful not to tip it, and I haven't had any issues with that. But I just love how it blends out, and I love how lightweight it feels. So I'm curious to try the new formula. So I'm going to take this Minori Beauty. This is a cream highlighter in the shade Golden. Now this is a somewhat newer brand. I'm sure there are probably some reviews out for this brand already. I did a swatch video for this, like I did a like YouTube Shorts video for this and TikTok. They also have some cream blushes. I did a swatch video for their lip glosses as well. So they have blushes, highlighters, and lip glosses. This highlighter and the cream blushes both blend out really, really beautiful. It gives that golden kind of shade. I feel like this shade is probably not the best shade for me right now. I think this might be a better shade for me like in the summer, or if you have a deeper skin tone than me. I just feel like it's showing up a little bit too deep of a highlighter shade for my skin tone right now, but it is really, really beautiful. I'm going to top that with the LYS Beauty Aim High Pressed Highlighter Powder. This is in the shade Brave. This is more of a champagne-y type of shade. I'm going to take my little fan brush and just kind of dust that on. I feel like this shade is definitely a better shade for my skin tone right now, but really, really pretty. I've been really, really loving the LYS products that I've tried. I did a video about them a while back if you guys want to hear more of my thoughts on those products. So then going into eyebrows, I'm going to use the Cosus Brow Pencil. This is the Brow Pop. I have this in the shade, I believe it's the shade Taupe, and it kind of like a triangular kind of tip pencil applicator, and I've been loving this eyebrow pencil. It's definitely become a favorite of mine. I've been using it a lot. Also, their brow gel, they have a clear version and also a tinted version, and I really like both of those as well. But I just think that this brow pencil is really easy to draw in those hair-like strokes, and you can really kind of shape the brows as well. So I've been loving this. Also, most of the products that I'm using for this look are available on Sephora, so if you guys want to check any of these out, I will have everything listed and linked. And some of these products are not from Sephora, like the Oxygenetics Foundation and the Jane Iredale Primer, but I'll link both of those in the description box below as well. I'll link those on Amazon. I know I didn't even use this in the video, so you guys might not care to look that up since I didn't even show it being used. I'm gonna brush it out with a spoolie. And then I'm going to kind of set the brows with the Cosus Brow Gel. This is the Air Brow, and this is the clear version. I really, really like this. I have been really, really enjoying the Cosus Brow products. They're really good, and I feel like the applicator on this just like picks up like the perfect amount of product. Not too much, not too little, and it's just really easy to use. So I've been really enjoying the Cosus Brow products. For lips, I'm going to take the ILIA. This is the Balmy Tint Hydrating Lip Balm in the shade Runaway. It's a really pretty pinky color. I love the ILIA Balmy Tinted Lip Balms. They're so nice. They give such a good amount of color. I feel like it's more than a tint almost. I feel like they're actually like pretty buildable. You can get actually a somewhat bolder color with these, even though these are said to be like a tinted lip balm. I feel like they give some really good color for a tinted lip balm, and they feel really nice on the lips too. And I've done a video swatching all of the shades of this tinted lip balm if you guys do want to see that. If you guys want to figure out which shades you like the best, I'll link that in the description box below, or I'll put a card up here. So I am just going to curl my eyelashes. And then for mascara, I'm going to use the LYS Beauty. This is the Straight Up Mascara. Also, what kind of videos do you guys want me to like do more of? Is there any specific kind of video that you guys want to see more of? Do you want to see more makeup videos? Because I know I kind of haven't been doing as many makeup videos recently. Do you want to see more makeup videos? Do you want to see more skincare related videos? More like lifestyle, like other kind of content, health and wellness type of content? Let me know kind of stuff you guys want to see. But yeah, so here is the completed look. I feel like this is a pretty similar to my go-to kind of everyday makeup look. I love the Kosas 10-second eyeshadow in the shade Globe. I use it all the time. Really hope I like the new formula, the new version of this. But yeah, I guess that is it for today's video. Let me know what's going on in your guys' life. Leave a comment if you guys have any video recommendations. If you do happen to be new here and enjoyed this video and want to see even more content from me, I make beauty, skincare, lifestyle, and kind of conscious living, health and wellness, and sometimes fashion related videos. So if any of that does interest you, I would absolutely love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all for my next video. Bye guys.